Everybody, this is Leone. I've come to do your weekly guidance. I hope you're good and well. So, remember to keep an open mind with all of my readings. It may resonate with you, it may not. So, let's see where it's going. I'm using the Dark Mansion Tarot. They're already flying out, so things going on behind the scenes here. It's crazy. Then I'll be using my very own flower guidance cards to give you those final messages. But literally what just flew out was that Chariot card, but I feel everything's a bit chaotic at the moment around you. Don't know whether you're coming or going, especially today. So watch out for the energies this week, and don't be surprised if you feel like things are stalling around you. You could have problems with your devices, with your vehicles, with travel, with all sorts, just blockages and things stopping you on track and doing what you need to do or want to do, or whatever the case may be. It's just, you might feel like you're being run around in circles as well, or whatever that saying is, but keep riding that wave. If you can get out of any forms of drama, chaos, and around you, do it. Just keep that peace within you and keep yourself grounded. That's all I'm saying, because it can get very, very draining if you're not careful. Okay. Don't be disappointed with letdowns, obstacles, in traffic jams, just whatever it is this week. I'm kind of feeling very lightheaded and dizzy with someone. I do need to say that. So just look after you and your health this week. Again, if you're feeling off center, off balance, take a lie down, look after yourself. Seriously, take that away. It's knocking you off your feet. It's that strong. It's kind of taking vision away here as well as such. But there's heightened feelings and emotions with whatever you're going through here as well. Beware of breakups, breakdowns, falls, letdowns. Let's see. Is there any positive this week? That's what we all want to know. You've got to laugh. You've got to laugh. You've got to laugh. That's what they're saying. You've got to laugh. Okay. Yeah. So basically, what we've got is the Hermit coming through. So there's a lot of thinking that's going on, but again, deep thought. Some of you may be wanting to hide, to shut yourselves away for whatever reason. Some of you are being forced to do that. Some of you are being forced to kind of go within to kind of face whatever demons that you're facing here right now. I've come across really cold, so I know the universe, that your loved ones, guides, spirits are coming in. So the answers are going to come into you. You're not alone with everything that you're going through. And there is somebody that's holding your hand along the way there as well. Very tightly, I do need to say that. They don't want you to kind of struggle or fail or fall or whatever this is. You will make the right choices and decisions. You are being put on the right path, but it's a bit of a bumpy journey. So there is some news that's coming in. It could be a bit disappointing. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords, but I'm seeing that crown slip slightly. So it's going to offer you some form of freedom. That's what I'm saying. So it's not all doom and gloom. It's not all bad. It's not for the bad or wrong reasons here. It's all for the right reasons. It's going to put you on the path to something. And again, sometimes the truth comes out. You see the truth. You feel the truth. Things come to light that you don't want to come to light as well. Some of you push things to the back of your head, the back of your mind, and you kind of dismiss it. But I kind of feel like you can't dismiss whatever's coming. You can't dismiss this. You're going to need to deal with it. You're going to need to face it. So there is a lot of thinking that's going on, and we need to kind of calm that down and just trust in what the universe has got planned for us. The signs are there, but if you've got a head full of craziness going on with fear and just overthinking, then you're not going to see those signs very clearly. So you've got to look after yourself in the process. Six of Wands has come through. So it shows me that, yeah, this has certainly been on the right track. This shows me having the right people, the right support, victory, success, all of that coming in around you. All right. Someone, I don't know who this is or who it relates to. I don't know if there's a marriage or a commitment that's going to take place and it gets delayed or cancelled or something along those lines. It could be just you thinking of that as well, but no, it's not. Oh, okay. We have the Tower and we have the Wheel of Fortune. So whatever this is a fated event. It's out of the blue, it's unexpected. This is the rug being pulled from under your feet. This is not what you expected. This is not what you wanted. This is definitely a shock to the system. But this is the universe shaking things up. And this is where the feelings and emotions come in as well. This is not something that's going to be easy to kind of deal with, face. This is some shocking news. Say we could be talking about a vehicle being involved in some kind of way. You could literally have your car breaking down on you or transport breaking down on you. It could be that, hopefully, in the grand scheme of life and things, that's the case. But if it's not, this could be to do with your house, home foundations in some kind of way. This could be to do with relationships falling apart, crumbling, not going the direction that you thought they'd be in. And again, relationships could be anybody in and around you in your life and, has some effect on you in some kind of way. You've got a picture in your head about what you want, or have had a picture in your head about what you want, and it doesn't feel like it's forming that way at all. No. Four of Wands. You're kind of wanting the bigger picture here. I don't know who I'm connected with, but you're kind of wanting the bigger picture here. Maybe you want something and somebody else doesn't, but there's a mismatch in energies here. There's a mismatch in your foundation somewhere along the line, and someone's walking away or will be walking away. Could be a shock to the system. Could be you, could be them. It's very disappointing. It's very unexpected. But I kind of feel like it's going to stop some form of drama, chaos around you. It's going to stop or put a stop or a halt to that lack of direction that you had here. It's really strange. It's really, really strange. Underneath the Six of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords. This is someone that's really wanted the bigger picture somewhere along the line. It doesn't have to be a wedding or a commitment or marriage or a new house even. It could be to do with your work career side of things or even health in some kind of way. But someone doesn't see what's coming. someone is going to be shocked by somebody else's choices, decisions, actions, or reactions here. And it is a big disappointment. It's a big letdown. This is heartbreaking. I'm sorry to say it that way, but it is. This is tough. But this is a fated event. It's something's got to give, something's got to happen. The universe is fully in charge here, especially with the Tower and that Wheel of Fortune. I feel like I'm biting my tongue, biting my lip here. Maybe you've been doing that for far too long. Maybe somebody has been doing that around you and you get an explanation. It could be explanations. It could be a chat coming along that explains everything. Could be. I'm absolutely ice cold here. Icy, icy, icy cold. This isn't easy anyway. It's not easy to deal with. It's not easy to face. It's not easy to kind of move on from. It's certainly an unstable situation, or you felt very unstable, uncertain, unsettled. There is something that's not been right here. It hasn't been flowing anyway. It really, really hasn't. Or something hasn't been going smoothly. There's certainly a cutting of ties here. Down to some advice, news, information, something this week. With the Tower, we've got the Sun. This is, again, maybe you've been very, very unhappy. Maybe you've been trying to reach that happiness. It hasn't happened. So the universe has taken over so that you're going to get your happiness. Because we go from a dark situation to the light. A lot of you could be daydreaming this week as well. Could be thoughts in your head. There could be fears. It could literally be that you're fearing that you're going to lose everything or things aren't going to turn out a certain way. You're going to fear the unexpected. You're going to fear that things are just going to crumble around you. It could just be a fear that I'm picking up on. But for some people, it's going to be reality. Things are changing. Things are growing, evolving, changing in different ways. You've got no control over anything here. The universe has. And they're making sure that whatever's going on here is going to settle you and sort out the problems that you're facing in a different way. Somebody's felt trapped, stuck, mentally, physically, emotionally. But I'm fighting back the tears for this person. I really am. I did see the Ace of Cups there, but for some reason I put it back. So that's like a rejection. That is like a rejection. Have a look, see what's going on with this Wheel of Fortune. Two of Wands. You're going to have to make a choice and decision from whatever you're going to be faced with here. Somebody is on a thin rope, but I kind of feel like there's something going on behind the scenes here. Something that you don't see, maybe. Maybe you felt it. Don't know, some people. But this is disappointing. This is let down. This is rejection. This is not going anywhere, not moving on, not moving forward, breakdowns, breakups. Did say that right at the beginning. What's that? Yeah, someone's definitely looking at the bigger picture here with the Seven of Pentacles. Do I carry on? Do I do something different? Do I do this? Do I do that? It's that kind of energy. And that's what the overthinking is about at the moment. I really think that someone thought that this was going to go somewhere or was going to go in a different direction anyway to where it's headed, where it's going. And there's going to be like a shock to the system here. Back to the drawing board. Back to the drawing board. Three of Pentacles. It's almost like maybe you've been ghosted here. Maybe there's been lack of communication. Maybe you felt not appreciated in some kind of way. It's an uncomfortable situation anyway. But I kind of feel like by leaving this situation behind, by surrendering, by letting go, by moving on in a different direction, there's hope. Hope and faith is definitely needed here. I'm not going to lie, the feelings and emotions may get to you this week. You've got to keep grounded. You've got to go out for walks, do something different, change the energy, change the vibes. Don't just sit there and think that's not going to be the best for you. Yeah, juggling. Some people could be juggling their finances here, you know, work situations not been working out the way you planned. There could be job losses. Could find yourself in a position that you've got to seek alternative work in some kind of way. It could be that. Some of you just not knowing or getting that sense of direction. Some of you could have some rejection from relationships here. But there could also be a juggling of people here as well. Lots of two. It's very imbalanced. It's so wishy-washy. It's all over the place. It's not flowing. There's some games that are being played here somewhere along the line anyway. There's a lot of stop, start, stop, start. Back to the drawing board. I just feel like back to the drawing board, and we've got the Nine of Pentacles. It's all to do with some life lesson that you're going through at the moment. But I see this as some kind of spiritual awakening that's going to bring in some growth, stability, security, happiness as well for you in a different form. You think you're happy, or you thought you may be happy with what you're going through, where you're headed, where you're going, but it's just not. It's just not. It's not going anywhere. It's not going anywhere. So the universe has had to shake things up and change things for you. And that's kind of what I feel is going on this week. There's going to be some kind of disruption to your plans in some kind of way. Things are not going to go as you kind of expect. But the universe is seriously in charge here. And again, the sun's underneath that tower card. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 major arcanas, which shows that imbalance, rejection, loss. I've got headaches here as well. So, you know, I'm not a doctor, I'm just saying that, but I'm just picking up on the energies. This, I'm not surprised with the Tower, with the Eight of Swords, with the Ace of Swords as well. This is headache. This is a big headache. This is a problem, or it feels as if it's a problem. It's not a problem, but it's going to feel that way. Like I said, with that Hermit, you've got that knowledge within to deal with this. It's just unlocking that knowledge. It really is. Let's just see what's going on here. It could be to do with children, or children could be involved in some kind of way. It could be distance. Definitely to do with some form of commitment around you or lack of. And equally happiness. Happiness is the ultimate goal here. Big fat yes. Maybe you were expecting a yes to the altar. Like I said, maybe there's some proposal that you're putting into play here and it just doesn't work out as planned. There's a rejection there. Someone could propose and someone could say no. Someone could turn up at the altar and it just won't go any further. Crossroads. That's that limbo energy, that unbalanced uncertainty. Whoa, what next? Wow. For some, it's to do at home. Something may not be going through as planned, as expected. You might be looking at a certain place and it won't be going through. There'll be something else, something better for you. You could have issues with your foundations, which are pushing you onto somewhere else. But ultimately, celebrations do with, well, there's celebrations there anyhow. It's odd because it doesn't feel like this is good. It could be to do with a wedding, some wedding not going through or something along those lines. Some of you are just unsure about what to do next with a lot of different phases of your life. So the universe is making something happen so that the other things can happen in your life. So that you can celebrate. So you can get on with things, move. There's a big stabbing in the back here. Female related. Endings. Yeah. Exactly what I saw. With endings come new beginnings. This is forced. Someone's got to give. The universe is making that choice and decision for you, and then you'll be faced with what to do from that. They're telling you to speak your truth about how you feel in this whole situation, whether it's disappointing or not. You've got to get it off your chest and out your system. Yeah, and yeah, you have. You've got to take steps. You've got no choice. They're telling you to put on the music to lift your vibrations around you as well. Music could be important for you as well. Listening to signs, seeing different signs as well. Sometimes songs give us, you hear words in a song that means something at that particular point in time for you. It could be something that just says it all. But ultimately, this is going to push you on the path to happiness, whereas you haven't been happy with your surroundings to date. So the universe is saying, you know what, you haven't listened, you haven't dealt with it, you put it to the back of your mind. It's been going on for far too long. Maybe a year, maybe a couple of years here, maybe 4 years. I don't know why I'm saying 4. Could be 4 years. Whatever the case is, we're going to shake things up for you. So you have no choice but to make the changes happen around you. We're taking over. We're taking control. You're not going to be happy about it. You're going to be in your head about it. We have what to do, where to go, but it's going to shift the energy for you. So, wow. I have no idea what I'm going to call this video yet. But look, don't see this as a negative. See it as a positive. Really, really keep yourself grounded, focused. Excuse me. Get some sleep. Spirit always make me yawn. So it shows that they are around you. I've got male and female coming in around you. They do feel linked like grandfather, mother figures. Lily May. Could be Lily and May. It could be the name. Maybe important here. I heard baby there as well. Baby. There may be a child involved in some kind of respect there. 1960 was important here as well. Again, this is going to be very specific for maybe just one person. Anna Marie, James, Lisa. I want to speak, but I can't speak here as well. It's like there was a block there in communication anyhow, but I kind of feel like this is linked with the lady in spirit. But if this resonates with you, get in touch, just put it in the comments, get in touch. But I've got to get it out there for whoever anyhow. But there is communication that's going to come in that's going to be challenging, but you are going to be okay at the end of it. Peonies, the flowers. Flowers are peonies, pink peonies are going to be important here as well. But anyhow, that's what I've got for you for the week. I do ask for positives, I really do. Obviously, we're in challenging times. The world's in crazy places at the moment, for everybody, not just individual worlds here, but, expect the unexpected, expect plans to get disrupted this week, expect all kinds of different disruptions anyhow that are going to put a few little challenges out there for you. Nothing that you can't handle though, although mentally you might struggle with it. But so look, I am seeing help and support coming in, especially with the Two of Cups there. It is to do with your foundations in some kind of way, whether it's the house, the home, relationships, whatever. It is going to be a bit rocky, but there is support there that's coming in around you, offering you some form of freedom that comes with this as well. But yeah, stay positive, stay grounded, keep focused, and I wish you all the very best. So take care. Bye bye.